The best physiological defense against the virus is cardiovascular fitness. Okay, I'm sure we've all heard how this virus affects people differently, how you're at risk for a bad outcome if you have any comorbidities such as obesity, diabetes, or heart disease. And we've also heard how the elderly are also at risk. Okay, in this video we're going to go over how being fit, especially cardiovascular fitness, can give you the best physiological defense against the virus. Now, it's pretty well known that exercise and regular physical activity is great for boosting your immune system. Let's read a little bit about it in this cited immunology report. Epidemiological evidence indicates that regular physical activity and/or frequent structured exercise reduces the incidence of many chronic diseases in older age, including communicable diseases such as viral and bacterial infections, as well as non-communicable diseases such as cancer and chronic inflammatory disorders. Now, even though your immune system is in much better condition for fighting a virus, certain other factors such as genetics and the nature of the virus or the illness, people who are physically fit can have issues with their immune system. So even though your immune system is in great condition, you can still be susceptible to complications from a disease such as the virus. So let's look at some of the issues that can come up during the virus.
Right? 80% are going to have like flu-like symptoms, bad flu. And then 3% of people, I know this is morbid, 3% will die. Okay, you guys follow me here? People go, Dr. Voung, what happens between, like, how do we get from here to here? All right, well, the bridge to get from here to die, there's a bridge, and that bridge is pneumonia. It's called pneumonia. And usually this is going to start lower areas of pneumonia. How this really kills you. Okay, now watch me now. So your alveoli, your lungs are filling up with fluid. So I have your lungs here, right? Lungs. It's red food coloring, but it's water. Now watch. Exhale, inhale. And suddenly this coronavirus is going to come in, cause this massive inflammatory response. Watch this. And now your lung gets full. Oh, hell. Look at that. Gets full of liquid. At first, you can still work. All right? It's still working. But watch this. As this progresses, we'll leave that in there. And as more and more fluid comes into your lungs, I'm about to make a huge mess. As more and more fluid comes into your lung and you try to take a deep breath, look, it stiffens. When you have fluid into your lungs, does this make sense? It stiffens. It can't move.
So when you get pneumonia, your cardiovascular system's ability to make oxygen is compromised due to the fluid buildup that's going on inside your lungs. Now, I made a video before about how the most cardiovascular fit people have the lowest resting heart rate. And this is because the cardiovascular system is working at only a fraction of its full capacity while the person is resting. So a cardiovascular fit person who's resting has plenty of reserves as far as his ability to make oxygen. He's resting, but he has the reserves to go for a brisk run if he wants to. Now compare that to someone who's morbidly obese, which is, for all intents and purposes, the complete opposite of cardio-fit. A person who's morbidly obese does not have much reserves beyond when they're resting. So they have high resting heart rates, and they're unable to do much more than rest. So if you develop pneumonia, having the cardiovascular strength and efficiency of being cardio-fit is going to be a great advantage when your ability to make oxygen is compromised by the pneumonia. That's how pneumonia kills you. By restricting your ability to make oxygen for your body becomes oxygen starved, and this is how you die of pneumonia.
basically your body does this overwhelming inflammatory response, and your body starts to try to compensate it for it. Well, one of the things it does is that it might try to pump blood flow because it can't get enough oxygen. So it tries to pump more blood to different areas of your body, critical areas of your body, so it starts to beat faster. So your heart rate goes up. Well, if you're talking about a 60-year-old man who's morbidly obese, because it's 70% men, we don't know why, morbidly obese, who's had a history of angina, high blood pressure, maybe have had a mild heart attack in the past, and now their heart is racing 100, 110 beats per minute, trying to keep up with their blood flow, what's going to happen? They're going to go into coronary arrest. They're going to suffer a heart attack. They're not going to be able to keep up. They're going to tire out. Okay? What happens if your heart is working hard to pump blood to your kidneys, and your kidneys don't get enough blood flow? What happens to that? You get kidney failure. So then what happens once you've been on this ventilator for a while? You start falling into systemic organ failure, and then ultimately that leads to demise. That's not good. We want to try to avoid that.